Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve cast. I'm Alberto. I'm going to hit you with the Juventus news to October the 5th. And of course, Vlahovic to Juventus is on the docket. But first, we're going to start off with some of the other news circulating Juventus. So, Dybala, his new contract is all set. The extension is finalized 8.5 million with 1.5 million euro coming through bonuses. But let's wait and see, though, because again, international breaks, everybody's searching for news and trying to find something. So you never really know if it is 100% valid or not. So let's just wait and see. But apparently, the deal is done. Also, Juan Cuadrado, apparently, his contract extension is set to be announced coming up in the next couple of weeks, as apparently it's done until 2023. Cuadrado has extended. So again, we will have to wait and see because the international break can be silly sometimes with the rumors. In terms of Federico Chiesa, news coming out, there are absolutely zero doubts Juventus is going to be purchasing him at the end of the season for 40 million euros. Of course, we all knew that. And all the reports of other clubs coming in trying to purchase him at astronomical fees were all true, and Juventus said no to all of those offers. So there you have it. Chiesa should be in with Juventus for the long haul, as it should be. A fantastic, fantastic rising star. Bremer. Bremer, the defender for Torino, who actually played quite solid against Juventus, and he has featured, I believe, in almost all Torino's matches. He's caught the eye of Juventus, and Juventus will be keeping a close eye on him for potential move in the future. So Bremer's one to watch. Chouameni from Monaco, obviously number one target in January for Juventus, as they want to bolster the midfield in January apparently and make an acquisition. The only thing stopping that, of course, as we all know, is there has to be somebody outgoing. So now all of a sudden, Ramsey and McKennie are the ones that would have to be moved. Rabiot isn't going to go anywhere. Ramsey, very, very tough move. We all know that. It's going to be very, very hard to move Aaron Ramsey. So it might not happen. McKennie has some value. He could potentially be a move. So again, something to keep eyes on. Whether or not any moves are going to come in the winter mercado, we'll have to wait and see. But it would be good. Would be good to bolster that midfield. So we'll see. And we'll also see and know quite in advance before that window comes around if Artur has made that impact that many of us are hoping for. So again, things to keep eyes on. Last but not least, Vlahovic. So Vlahovic from Fiorentina. This is interesting. So their president, Rocco Comiso, has come out and put out a statement basically airing out everything in terms of the contract negotiations with Vlahovic, saying that basically Fiorentina has put together a solid offer for him and his entourage, put in multiple offers that were all very, very solid, that were set to make him the highest paid player in Fiorentina's history, and they have all gone unrewarded, basically putting everything on the player, that he's just looking for a move elsewhere. So it's very, very interesting. It's one of those scenarios where you read, it's in one way refreshing that you're getting that look behind the scenes, but it's hard for me because I'm not obviously a fan of Fiorentina whatsoever, and I can't stand Rocco Comiso. But should he be making that comment? There's still 21 months remaining on Vlahovic's contract with Fiorentina. It's an interesting one. He's basically put it all out there that Fiorentina has given everything they want, and Vlahovic basically said no. This is a way to turn fans against one of your star players. So it's not the best look for Rocco Comiso, in my personal opinion, regardless of what the player wants. There are further reports saying that Vlahovic, the basically what's preventing any deal getting done is the agent fees, which is understandable. Now, how it relates to Juventus is Juventus, he is one of their targets. Apparently, Juventus has offered the player a 5-year contract worth 6 million a season. My question to all you Juventini is, Vlahovic, is the one we need to really go after and get in here because this season so far, he's not showing what he did last season. Last season was a big, big goal number, and now all of a sudden he's, I think, only got 3, and 2 were from PK. So what do you guys think? Are we jumping the gun on Vlahovic, or do you take chance? Should he improve based on playing at an improved club? It's kind of the same issue I had with Chiesa. While everybody was down on Chiesa and killing him for statistics while he was at Fiorentina, I said, look, when you watch him play, he's strong. You can see he's head down, he's go, and we need somebody with that drive, determination, and he's dangerous in and around the area. We need a player like that. And I said, just take the stats away and just simply watch him for what he does. He's effective and dangerous, and I think he could be useful for us. That's all I said. I did disagree with some of the original numbers on how astronomical the price of his fee was. The end deal we ended up getting for him was fantastic, but that was my only thing that made me hesitant at the beginning with Chiesa. Now with Vlahovic, same type of scenario. Even though the numbers are down, in my personal opinion, he's still a very, very strong and effective number 9, and I think he could do some damage for us. And we have to think, again, just like the midfielders, if the forward comes in, who's going to be sent away at forward? It has to be Alvaro Morata. Unfortunately, I don't see us renewing him based on the fees that it would have to cost Juventus. Keane, a lot of people saying, well, maybe Keane's loan end. There's an obligation in there that I'm sure we, again, even not knowing the details, you've got to have 99.9% certainty that Mino Raiola would put basically options in there that are going to be hit to make this an obligation. So I foresee Keane having to be an obligation for Juventus to purchase, which basically puts Morata on his way out. That's how I see it. But again, love hearing from you, Juventini. What do you think about Vlahovic? Do we go all in? I can't wait to hear from you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. Till next time, Forza Juve, fino alla fine.